much effort? Simple machines. Lever, pulley, wedge, wheel and axle, and screw. I will talk about the screw. It is simple. It is an inclined plane wrapped around the cylinder. You use it to hold things, drill holes, and to lift big loads. There are many kinds of screws. Metal screws, jack screws, nuts, bolts, vices, C-clamps, and wood screws. This is a strong screw. Its threads are closer. This is a jack screw. It helps in lifting heavy loads. Really heavy loads like this car. The jack screw helps in lifting loads. Loads as heavy as a car or even a movable building. Very simple and very easy. Hello? Yes, I found it. It's called the screw. Great job, Agent. So the closer the threads, the stronger. And the wider the threads, the stronger too. Oh, screws are just awesome.
Wedges and screws. Mr. Douglas is making a wooden table and some chairs for the backyard with the help of some simple machines. In this topic, we shall learn about the wedges and screws. Mr. Douglas is using the log to make the table. He needs to chop the log into smaller pieces. To cut the thick log of wood, he has to use a lot of force. To make it easier, he is now using a simple machine, the wedge. A wedge is basically an inclined plane. Wedges may have one or two sloping sides. Now let us see how it works. With a knock of the hammer, Mr. Douglas has pushed the wedge into the log. Notice how the effort of pushing it in has caused a spreading force and split the log into two halves? This happens because the force of the hammer pounding on the flat end of the wedge drives the sharp end of the wedge deeper and deeper into the wood. Having cut the log, he needs to scrape off some of the uneven surface with a chisel. A chisel is also a type of wedge. It uses a forward driving force and turns it into a sideways force. The plank is now ready, and so are the legs of the table. To assemble the table, Mr. Douglas is using screws. Look at the screw closely. It is an inclined plane wrapped around a cylinder. Like a wedge, a screw moves into the material. Look, after an initial tap on the head of the big screw, Mr. Douglas is turning the screw. A screw turns a small rotational force into a larger forward driving force. He is also using some smaller screws to fix the leg properly. The inclined plane of a screw can be steep or shallow. That is, the threads can be far apart, as in a big screw, or close together, as in a smaller screw. The difference is, the farther apart the threads, the faster a screw moves into a material with each turn. But it takes more effort. Looks like the table is almost ready. And with this, we conclude our lesson on wedges and screws. Summary.
So this man used a screw and wedge for making a table.
Wedge is a simple machine. It is a type of inclined plane. Wedges can be used to split things apart. Screw is another simple machine. The screw is also a type of inclined plane. A screw turns a small rotational force into a larger forward driving force.
Now open the book again. All wrapped up. Usama? Usama? Yazan?
Yes, yes, teacher. Yes, teacher. Yes.
All wrapped up. A wheel and axle uses circular motion to do work. But so does another sample machine, the screw. A screwdriver. Read this part, please. A screwdriver.
What you was talking about?
Can you read this part? Screwdriver.
A screwdriver is a wheel and axle. It used circular
Motion.
What?
Circular motion.
motion to make work easier. The type of
The tip of the screwdriver fits into the slot at the top of the screw. Look, you can see this picture.
A screw incline work around a
shaft or a cylinder. Look, Osama. Look, Osama. You can see this screw. We can say this screw consists of two things. The first thing is a cylinder, normal cylinder. You know what cylinder? Like a cup, like a glass, like the glass that we drink water in. We put pour water in a cup or in a glass to drink. This is a cylinder. So we can say this a screw as cylinder and inclined plane wrapped around this cylinder. Wrapped. You can see this inclined plane.
Speed what?
420. 420. Yazan Ramdi. Go on. A screw again. What is screw? The yellow part. The yellow part.
Screw.
Read that, Yazan. Read.
Screw is an inclined plane wrapped around a shaft or a cylinder.
Why do you stop? Why do you stop?
When you turn the screwdriver handle, its shaft what? Maybe works like an axle. To turn the screwdriver does not turn the screw unlike other wheel axle. The screwdriver takes your effort and expands that effort as it
Yeah, the screwdriver takes your effort and increases the effort as it turns the screw. So also the screw is a simple machine, can make our work easier.